Greetings, humanoids of the internet. My name is Bob, and we're playing episode... Oh god, what episode is it? What the hell? This is episode 33 of Journey into Space. And now, as you can see, I am putting a new habitation module on the space station. That's not our main event for today. It's just an event for today. And I made a little change with the service module here on the habitation module. This is designed to undock, and then it can be used to move the habitation modules around, because the habitation modules don't have any kind of thrust or guidance on their own. So this will now be a permanent part of the station as well. This will undock here, and I can leave that at the station, and whenever I ever need to move these habitation modules, I can use those to dock with the habitation module and move them around. Because it's possible I may at some point make a change to my core module, and I'll have to move the hab modules around. So, okay, well I just wanted to show you that right quick. This is just so fracking cool. I mean, if when I was growing up in the 60s, if you had said that one day I'd be flying a realistic space flight simulator, and adding modules to a virtual space station, I would say you're crazy, I think. Many more kudos than I can possibly give to the KSP guys at Squad, because they're really doing a good job. And it's not something you say often enough, that game developers doing a good job, but they are, so. And they're trying to. I realize that it's not totally realistic physics, but they're doing a pretty good job of not dumbing it down, not making it just stupid Star Wars, flying through the air in deep space type of thing. So my hat's off to them. Actually, the main event for today is going to be... Oh, wrong way. It's going to be sending some... got my... too busy talking, not busy enough flying the spacecraft. It's going to be... I've sort of put the major passenger shuttle on the back burner for a while, and we're going to lift up a bunch of guys in a crew module on a rocket. So that's going to be our next... now, in between shots, I did a test of the crew module, crew rocket, with just the crew in it, no passengers. And so I added a couple passengers to the station. While we were away. F5. Let's get a little rotation going on. I'm in the chase view, which is pretty useful, really. Let's see. It's not going to let me set anything as a target yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. Let's hit the fine control, because we're coming into sort of terminal phase here. thing I don't like about fine control is that you can't see the jets very often, unless you really punch it. And so it's hard to see if you've made a mistake, which I do. I do it from time to time. Even me. Yes, even me. I am not perfect. Nearly so, though. This music is just so perfect for what it is. Let's not come in too hot here. Okay, I can't tell which direction this is. I know which direction it should be going. Okay. Yeah, they need to put lights on the thruster or something to tell you which way they're firing. Up. Up, please. Up, please. Up, please. Okay, not too much. Okay, let's kill our approach a little bit. And let's hit a little rotation. Okay, that should work. Okay. Stop approaching the spacecraft, please. Okay. I'll turn fine control back on. Alright, what are we doing? Need to go up. Need to go back. Okay, up. Thank you. Okay. Cancel up. Cancel up. Forward. Nice and easy. SAS off. Oh, SAS back on again. Down a bit. I turned the SS off when I think I'm about to dock because having the SS on seems to interfere a little bit with the docking, just a tad. Because it is having to fight against the SAS to pull you in. Boink. 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 It wants to do it. Come on. Docked. Okay, F5. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this module here. It's going to be a permanent part of the station now. But I'm going to separate it and dock it over here, I think. And I only put 2 lights on this one because I thought I was overdoing the whole lights thing because it was starting to be like, you know, daytime out there, so even at night. So okay, we'll undock. Okay, SAS on. Oh, SAS on. Let's hit a little backwards thrust. Okay. Oh, perhaps having the RCS on might help. Did I screw up? What did I do here? Oh. No, that shouldn't affect it. Oh, okay. I've got a little electronic brain on this thing, don't I? Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm just not... Okay, yeah, I wasn't in there. Okie dokies. Okay, let's go up a bit. Oh, down a bit. Put that as target. Okay, come on. Don't be janky. Okay, so now I've got, I don't know why I had 6 of those things on there. Guess it's not important. Generally I go for a quadrilateral symmetry. Okay. That's good. Now we need to kill our downward motion. Touch upward motion. I could have just left it on there, but I figured it'd look cooler somewhere else. Might as well use these ports, and these ports here don't get much action, so. Okay. Slow up. Okay. Upwards, please. Upwards, please. Nope. Upwards, please. Nope, nope, nope. Nah, wrong way. Okay. Kill the backwards motion. We need some upwards motion. Thank you. I always retract these solar panels before I try to do any docking, because I always figure sooner or later I'm going to collide with one of them, and nothing looks goofier than a station with broken solar panels. Yeah. Let's try them. Kick me off again. Let's turn off the S. Oh, let's turn it back on again, because we got to go down. Down. Thank you. Something like that, yeah. Oh, let's turn off the millions of RCS thrusters. Okay, so now that's a permanent fixture of the station. That'll be used if I ever need to move these habitation modules around. In case I decide to, I don't know if I will or not. Just in case I decide to replace this core module. Go ahead and pop out the panels. Not that there's ever going to be any kind of problem with, unless I put 1 million ion thrusters on here, there's not going to be any kind of problem with power generation. I got a million batteries on this thing. I got these RTGs on the I need a name for this. The orbital assistance module. So there should never be actually a problem with power. I probably could have gone with 2 of these panels, but I thought 4 looked cooler. So. And looks are important. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break and do some other things for a while, and I may pop another module on this end before I start recording again. But in any case, we will return in a bit, and I'll be trying to launch my passenger rocket. I'll go ahead and show it to you now. Space Center. This is what the I don't know if I've shown this to you before. This is what the rocket looks like that launches the habitation module. It's not perfect, but it works. Okay, let's load. Passenger 3. Okay, so I've got some willing volunteers out there at the pad now, and they're going to climb into this monstrosity and we'll launch it to the station. Now, last time when I did the test before, when I only had the crew, no passengers, it barely had enough fuel to get to the station. So I've made some changes to hopefully give me a little more cushion in that respect. You may also notice I've got, in addition to, because this whole thing lands on the ground, or lands in the ocean, whichever. I even got little tiny landing legs on it. Because this whole thing lands as a unit, if it ever does need to come back, it has both 4 normal parachutes and 2 drogue parachutes, because it's pretty heavy. So it's going to need some stopping power, and I've already tested that, and that works. And that is what we're going to attempt later on in my time, not later on in the video, because it'll probably just be an instant from now. We will be launching that up and sending 4 guys in here and 3 guys in here to the station. And then in the near future, I have plans for a modular interplanetary ship. In other words, interplanetary ship, I can take it to Duna, let's say, come back, and the only thing I'll have to swap out on it would be the fuel tanks, and I can send it right back out again to wherever I want to go. So that's my longer-term plan, is to build that. That'll be quite an undertaking. I've already got a prototype lander going on that I will use for that. And it's where? I think I just called it test bed 4. Let's load it up. Okay, this is the prototype lander. These parts could launch separately, the fuel tanks, and it even has replaceable RCS modules. So I can pop that RCS module off if it runs out, pop a new one on, and it'd be good to go. And the engine and the crew pod and the avionics all are reusable. So only the fuel tanks would actually get discarded on a mission. Now such a reusable interplanetary craft would be heavier than a dedicated purpose-built one, but I figure, it's the next logical step, so we'll do it. There are no vehicles in KSB yet, so what I did was to get guys to the launching pad so they could climb aboard this thing. I built a launch pad bus. So they climb in there. They got this. This carries 2 because the the habitation modules can carry 4. So I roll out 2 of these, and it goes out and drives off the landing field and over to the pad and drops off a couple guys. So that's my vehicle for getting extra people to the launch pad. Okay, well, I'm going to in my time I'm going to do some other things for a while, but in your time, of course, I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to record this because it looks like a manatee giving birth to a Buick. I'm actually adjusting the orbit of the space station, and the process looks a little funky. Kind of janks around a bit, wobbles some, yeah, sort of like that. Doesn't look very aesthetic. I figure that my station's actually more off of the equatorial than all my ships are, so I'm trying to adjust its orbit to be a bit more equatorial. It's not really happy about it, but I guess it will do it. I'm using the RCS to adjust the orbit. And it'll do it, it's just not happy. It's just not happy about it. Alright, that's much better. The other vehicle is a new addition to the station, the man in the can. Okay, you still giving birth there? Let's turn off the RCS. This thing amazingly will actually work on just the gyroscopic SAS I have on it. It will turn around and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But using the RCS on it, it's kind of flaky. It will work though, and I still got tons of RCS fuel, so I could do it again if I wanted to. But no, the station was a bit off of the equatorial, so I wanted to correct that. I figure it's easier to correct that than to correct every ship that I send there. So I'll show you what I'm sending there. Oops. Go ahead and do a quick F5. This is the man in the can. This was sort of inspired by a concept that came out in the early days of the space race. And basically, and it's still, I mean, except for the fact that we have robotic arms to do all that shit now, it's still not a bad idea. Idea was that instead of having spacesuits, you have small, like personal spacecraft with just RCS thrusters and big old mechanical claw hands would go out and grab stuff instead of having to climb to a suit, which still to this day, as versus using spacesuits, it has certain advantages. Spacesuits are a very imperfect way of doing things. So although I don't really ever see myself using it as such, the idea here is, let's say somebody goes on a spacewalk and they get a little too far from the station, they can't come back. This thing's got ion thrusters and RCS. Go out on robotic control, because it's also got a robotic controller here. Pick the guy up, he climbs into the spacecraft and takes him back home. It's also got docking ports on both ends here, so that say I got to pull in something that's only got one docking port. I attach the object to this docking point and I attach this docking point to the station. So anyway, so that's my man in the can, and I don't ever see myself actually using it. I like the idea, and so I wanted to stick it on there. Okay, about to dock the man in the can to the station. A more accurate name for what I was aiming at here is actually bottle ship is what they're called. The idea of a sort of a personal, almost spacesuit-sized spacecraft that you could use in lieu of a spacesuit, so that you don't have to deal with decompression and all that. So this is sort of a bottle suit of sorts. Maybe a bit large for a normal one. I still have the lower stage attached. right now. Slow and easy wins the race. See if I can target that docking port, even though it's on the other side right now. Yeah, that. Oh, slow up, buddy. Oh, wrong way. I'm not getting too close to this thing. No, I should be okay. Something like that. Okay, let's bring her down. Nope. Nice and easy. Have we cleared the ship? Yeah, the station, yeah. We have. Okay, forward a bit. Just like your first date. I'm sorry, that was bad. I knew it was bad before I said it, and I said it anyway. Retract, please. Thank you much. Oh, my way. Up, 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 forward. Okay, cancel. Okay. We are docked. I'll go ahead and jettison this bad boy. A couple. Excuse me. Okay, we got our little tiny one-man spaceship in case we have to rescue any astronauts that are hanging out there somewhere, needing rescuing. Can I open that up without hitting the... Let me see. Can I open that one out? How big is that? Yeah, but I can open that one. Guess we're gonna find out, huh? Almost touching. Maybe we won't extend that one. Okay, I got a little man in a can, or a bottle ship, I guess technically. I'll put some links to the sort of the concept when I publish. I have uploaded this, but it's kind of a cool concept, and really, if it wasn't for the fact that it sort of was made redundant by the advances in robotics and stuff, it's still probably a better idea than spacesuits for as far as doing stuff around the space station. Because if you have spacesuits, you have to pre-breathe and get to a lower atmospheric pressure. Then you come back and have to readjust to a higher atmospheric pressure and all that bullshit, which you wouldn't have to do in a battleship. So I think for for space stations and probably for deep space like Mars ships and stuff. Bottle ships make more sense really than the spacesuits. But with the advances in robotics and so forth, robotic arms and all that, both of them are kind of redundant now in a lot of ways. Probably not. Probably still want to have spacesuits around for emergencies, but for actual most things you need to do, probably you wouldn't want to use them unless you had no other choice. I would think, just because they're a lot of hassle. A lot of things can go wrong with them and so on. So anyway, let's get on to our main event. Sort of getting caught up looking at my beautiful station here. Surprisingly, there is lag there. It's noticeable, but it's not that bad. Not yet. Now, when I go to build my modular reusable interplanetary craft, I might not build it here because that might just be overload. I'll probably build it in orbit. I will build it in orbit, but probably won't build it here. Probably build it in low Kerbin orbit, which this is a little bit above low Kerbin orbit, and then send it off from there. And I'll probably have to send crewmen from the station to the ship in progress. But we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, let's get on with our main event. Which is not that. That's what I launched the bottle ship on. Man in a can. Okay, load. Passenger 3. Yeah, as you see, there's ladders going all the way down from ground level all the way up to this hitchhiker module. And I got some guys already waiting out there on the pad, waiting to climb on board. No doubt waiting with some trepidation. Let me check my staging right quick. That's there. That's good. That's these, that's good. Okay. Launch. Hope you guys have a good grip. Wouldn't want you falling off the ladder. That would be uncool. Okie dokes. Let's get the first of our little test subject over here. First of a new breed of astronauts destined for a space station life. I bet you're very enthusiastic about that, Nelgan. Nelgan says, my family is starving and they sold me into this. I don't really care what happens, but please God, don't let me die. If I have to suffer so that my family can eat, I guess I have to do it, but please, I don't want to die out here. Yes, it's just a whole backstory of how they get their astronauts. How they're either the Kerbal race is unbelievably enthusiastic about space to the point of self-sacrifice, or they're like poor conscripts and stuff. One of those two is true. Okay, now when you get to the top of the ladder, it's very important, don't fall off. So if you fall off, Okay, board. Good. Fall off, you're gonna die. Alright. Dude Fraud Kerbin. Dude Fraud Kerbin, come on down. You're the next contestant on Spend the Rest of Your Life on a Space Station. Oh wow, the gantry and all that has lost its texture. I don't know if that has happened before and I just didn't notice, or it's because it's at night and the colors are washed out, or what. But there's no color. There's color here. The rocket still has color, but the launch gantry is all white. Could be my game freaking out. Okay, Dude Fraud. What the most important thing you need to know here is don't let go of the ladder. Because if you do, it's going to be bad. And you may hurt my rocket, which I'd be very unhappy about. Dude Fraud. He's the dude. Dude Fraud is the dude. Okay. Last bit's tricky. Forward. Okay. Billy Bobbert. I know Billy Bobbert well. He's been on a couple of different missions. He might get the nod for the first trip to Duna. Versus these other no names like Dude Fraud, who will probably just spend the rest of their lives on the space station. Somebody has to. We spent billions and billions to put that space station up there. Now go up there and live. Live your life on the space station. Okay, Billy Barbert. Well, I'll tell you what. Told the rest. You just have one job here. That job is don't fall off. And if you fall off, don't hit the solid rockets on the way down because we're going to need those. Okay, coming up on the tricky bit. Careful. Forward. Okay, Gene Lee. Gene Lee, head on down. Take one last look at Kerbin before you leave it forever. Yes, feel and smell the grass under your feet. All those natural earthy things that were a normal part of your life before you lived on the space station. Excuse me. But he's determined. He's going to get there. Assuming it doesn't blow up. Now, if it blows up, we got a problem. Although not as bad a problem as some of my ships that don't have any kind of abort capacity. This one at least does have some sort of chance of keep getting those guys alive if it does in fact have some sort of major malfunction. Got parachutes and the like. Okay, what's your name? Important part here. You're reaching the top of the ladder. There you go. Well done, everyone. Yeah, my graphics must be glitching out or something. Okay, let's hit F5. Alrighty then. Throttle to maximum. SAS on. And 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, an explosion. That always sounds good. Nothing appears to have been lost. Solid rocket separation is good. We had a little hiccup in the acceleration there as we were adjusting to not having solid rockets, but now we're picking back up again. What was that? Okay, RCS on. Let's go ahead and do our gravity turn. Control, thank you. Okay. Everything appears pretty nominal. We're about to lose the strap-ons. Strap-on booster separation is good. There's a lot of little lives riding on this thing. Hopefully they won't all die horribly. I didn't even take to look and see where the station is. It just doesn't matter. I'll just time compress as needed. Let's get this bad boy to space and we'll worry about the rest of it afterwards. I'm gonna have to bring that down at some point. Well, like I said, first things first. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a little bit of smidgen of stage of fuel in this stage, so that's definitely a step in the right direction. It's about to die off right there. Okay. Yeah, because the nuclear engines are a little bit thrust challenged, I'll have to aim up to keep from passing over my apoapsis. And these boys will overheat, so I'll be mindful of that. I'm definitely not getting into orbit without them. Not overheating yet, though. Alright, now it's starting to fall back. Now here's a question. I've got Bill, Bob, and Jebediah on the ship, on the station. Should I bring them back to Earth, or should I just leave them up there for the take off on the Mars mission? I guess I probably ought to save them there for the Mars mission, Duna mission rather. Question mark? Debris, I guess. Yeah, I'll leave Bill, Jeb, and Bob up there because probably after this, they put one more hab mod up there, and then I'm going to start working on the modular interplanetary reusable craft. Okay, that's gonna be good for now because I got a lot of catching up to do over here. So I'll go ahead and warp over to my periapsis and bring my apoapsis down because that's way high. Usually I arrange it to where I'm launching in time to get pretty close to the station. I just totally forgot about that this time. Okay. Next up on our itinerary is to adjust the inclination. Okay. And it's adjusted. Well, it's got little bits off. Yeah. Looks adjusted to me. Okay. Well, I'm going to be doing some boring time compression for a while. I will go ahead and not include that part, and we'll get back with it when I'm ready to do some docking. Okay, the bad news is that I screwed up my encounter so badly I had to reload a quick save. When I was sitting on the launch pad with all the guys aboard, but it hadn't launched. That was my quick save. That was bad news. Good news is that when I've done it again, I did it so well that when I finished straightening up my orbit, these guys are only 27 clicks away. So should be going much better this time. Okay, we're coming in for an approach. Not quite close to pick out a docking port yet. Probably could retract the panels. I think we'll go there. I'm approaching at about 1 meter per second, which suits me fine. Kind of weird looking at it from this angle, though. I'm looking down at the looking up at the ground. Okay, stop. Stop that. Thank you. Stop moving, please. Thank you. Let's do a little rotation. Oh, might help turn off the SAS. It's kind of wacky to be doing this from this angle, really. Okay. Let's slow up, please. Thank you. Let's get a little rotation going on. Oh, without the SAS, please. There we go. Not like that. The translation going on. Thank you much. Back up. Back up, please. Thank you. And lift up. I'm pretty much not bothering with the fine controls because sometimes they're just more trouble than they're worth. Okay, a little down, please. Down, down. Down, please. Down, please. Down, please. Okay, stop going down. That's good. Okay, what it's doing is since I'm in the sort of the effect of the port, it's kind of pulling me in the way I want to go, sort of giving alignment the way I want it. It's just, I'm gonna just touch that. Not much. And it's just kind of sucking me in. I do need to scooch over just a tad. There you go. Well, yeah, it's not sucking me in yet. Okay, up a little bit. Up a little bit. Okay, it's sucking me in now. It's sucking me like a big old sucker fish. Oh, and get me in line. There you go. That's good. Click it. There you go. Okay, the passenger shuttle has arrived at the station. Now to get these boys out of here, I decided I'm going to go ahead and leave Lenfrey on the ship. Whoa. It's getting all kind of janky here. It's wobbling, capitating. It's not good. Getting all wobbly. I'm not sure that putting on the RCS is much of a solution to this. No. Just makes things worse. Okay, well, let's get these guys out of here and then we can disconnect. Okay. Milligan, you're a new inhabitant of the station. Get your ass out there before this thing tears itself apart. Shit a brick. Okay. Thank you. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay, it's going crazy. Everything is going crazy. I have a possible solution for that, which is to pop out, pop back in again. Hopefully it's on rails by now. Hopefully that popped it on rails. Okay. Yep, I popped it on rails. So okay, we're good to go. Uh-oh. He's not good to go. Okay, homie. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to attach the interplanetary ship to this thing. I'm going to build it separately in orbit, as this thing is about reached its capacity. Grab. Oh. Grab. Board. Okay. Dude Fraud, come on down. You're a new permanent inhabitant of the space station. And don't think I'll ever get you guys back home from here, because I'm not gonna. 'Cause I'm not gonna. You're living here from now on. Hope you enjoy the new home. Grab. Thank you. Forward. Billy Bobbert. Or Gene Lee. Let's pop out Gene Lee. Now when I get ready to put the guys in the spacecraft for the interplanetary journey, I will need to transfer guys from here. But that shouldn't be that difficult. If worst comes to worst, I can just use this shuttle and carry them back and forth. Uh-oh. Don't break the station, please. Okay. Hey, Center. Yeah, this passenger thing is just the stick that broke the camel's back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys off of here and then try to get this thing away from the station so that I can. Uh-oh, what you doing? Can you go down, please? Don't bump into the station because it's having problems enough. Oh, damn it. I suppose I can convince you to turn around a different way, huh? Alright, he's in. What I might do is I might go ahead and get rid of this module and just leave it at 4, because I'm starting to push it here. Starting to push my luck. Okay, Billy Bobbert, pop on out. Now, where do I have Bob Kerman? Okay, those are those guys. And that one's free. Okay, it's the last one for this module. Yeah, I'm gonna wind up. So I'm gonna stick with 4 modules because it's starting to get pretty wonky sometimes. And really, who needs more than 32 people in space? At least in this kind of space station. If I could have some sort of L5 type giant donut in space or whatever, that might be different. But I don't think that's going to be in any kind of future versions of KSP. Board. Thank you. Okay, now for the crew. Let's see. Desgener Kerbin. Gotta wander over to the other side. Uh-oh, it's getting janky. Okay. It's reached a point of instability. I need to get this ship away from here and then take away that core module I just brought up. I mean that habitation module, because it is reaching the point of instability. Okay. Makes you wonder how my interplanetary ship's going to do, because it's going to be at least this size. But then again, this is kind of an asymmetric arrangement here, so that may be part of what's contributing to the overall jankiness issues. One thing I did is I got my spaceships, the RCS on them, set up to where the front of the ship is like the head, and the back of the ship is the like the feet, so that it's more intuitive when I'm doing the maneuvers with it, to make it more like, seems like to me, more like the jetpack. Or at least it works for me. Okay. Let's climb you back down. Thank you much. Forward. Okay. Last permanent resident of the space station coming out. Oops. That would be Seenber. I'm going to send Len Free back home. He's a good test pilot. I will use him for my other projects closer to home. Tell somebody back home what they're doing to us. They're leaving us here in space. Tell someone back home. Tell the press, please. I don't want to die up here. Just remember, it's all for the greater good. Uh-oh. Don't you want your species to advance through the universe? No, I want to go home. Yeah. Okay. The only one left here is Lenfrey. Lenfrey, you're gonna head back to Kerbin. Let's undock before this thing explodes. Okay. OCS on. Let's back up. Goodbye, station. Alright, let me see where I am in the orbit so I can figure out how I can land as close as possible to the Kerbal Space Station, Space Center. And let's back up a bit more. Okay, goodbye, space station. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this habitation module because it's reaching the point where it's not doing well, and it's not like I need, you know, as many habitation modules as I have. No one's in there, I don't think. No, I just set it up, so no. Nope, it's empty. Okay. Let's hit F5. Loop around the planet a bit until we get near our home base. Alright, let's turn around retrograde. Looks like I got plenty of fuel in the engines, actually. We could go take a trip around the moon, but stay. That's it. Maybe one problem with the station is that thing is just unstable as all hell. But no, we're not, as much as I might be interested in some other time to take a trip around the moon before coming back home. We're just gonna head on in. Lenfrey's got other things to do. He's not gonna spend the rest of his life on the station, so he's got to get on with his actual real life on Kerbin. Okay. All right. Let's start thrusting. Not overheating? Nope. Now, I landed this thing on land before. I've never landed on the water yet, so could be interesting. Fortunately, there's nobody in the habitation module, so if it explodes, it's not the end of the world. No lives lost. Alright, what happened there? Anything bad? No, I can't see anything. If I can't see anything, must be okay. I think that's good enough. No more. Try to land near those little islands because I think they'd be cool to look at. There. Okay, let's jettison. What exactly happened there? Anything? Let's try that. Well, my way. Okay, I'm going to deploy the drogues at about 7,000. Okay. I didn't leave. There's no hitchhikers in here, are there? No. Okay. It's just Lenfrey. He's happy. He's happy to do his job. These landing gear are basically just so that they'll like hit the ground or water at first and explode, so that will slow it down just a incremental amount. There's the station up there. I don't actually expect them to ever, stand the thing up. They're designed to explode. Like all good things, they're designed to explode. Oh, there's the Kerbal Space Center. Hey guys, coming in. Have my dinner ready. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for not stranding me on that space station for the rest of my life. I really am glad about that. Yeah. He's a happy camper. Yep, just here by his little lonesome. Okay. We'll deploy the drogue, 8,000 or so. Let's turn SAS off. Let's turn the RCS off. Sorry about the radiation. Oops. I guess we'll hit the main chutes around 800 feet, 800 meters. 800 meters. These would be really useful for Mars, because you really need some stopping power if you're going to use parachutes on Mars. You have a good trip, Lenfrey? I hope so. It takes a while for him to get rescued. He can just crawl into the habitation module and fix himself a ham sandwich or something. Or whatever space food they may have on board. That'd be like a seagoing Winnebago. Yeah. Alright, let's pop the main chutes. And 4, 3, 2, 1, pop. I wonder if it'll totally wreck it if I do physical time compression now. It might. Linfrey's not happy anymore. He's just sort of, blah. Okay, now the question is, will the habitation module blow up? That's also an issue for the lander module for going to Mars. It's got a very low impact resistance, not like a command module here. It would explode very easily. Okay, legs popped off, and the habitation module is gone. Okay, well, I guess probably the moral of that story is don't ever land in the water. Yep. No, I mean, Lenfrey's okay, but the habitation mod just disintegrated. So, I guess you guys up there, never coming back. It's just not safe yet. No, it's not safe. You don't want to come back anyway, did you? Okay. Alright, well that's all for right now. Until next time, hasta la vista.